All right, let's check our problem-solving work. Number 7. This is multi-step. It says Janet is serving lemonade. Each glass contains 1 pint. If Janet serves 16 glasses, how many gallons will she serve? All right, so 1 pint. We know that each glass is 1 pint, right? So if she serves 16 glasses, 16 glasses equals 16 pints. How many gallons? All right. Let's use our journal. How many pints are in a gallon? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints in a gallon. So if I do 16 divided by 8, because there's 8 pints in a gallon, I would get 2. So how many gallons did she serve? 2 gallons were served. All right. That makes sense? 16 pints equals 2 gallons. I also could have counted twice. So I need to get to 16 pints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1 gallon. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 2 gallons. All right? 16 pints is 2 gallons. That's number 7. Let's look at number 8. Connor says that it takes 8 cups to fill 2-gallon containers, or to fill a 2-gallon container. Is he correct? Does 8 cups equal 2 gallons? Let's go back to our handy dandy chart. 8 cups. We're on cups. How many cups are in a gallon? This says there's 16 cups in a gallon. 16 cups in 1 gallon. So is Connor correct? 8 cups in 2 gallons? No, Connor is wrong. How many cups are in 2 gallons? Blank cups in 2 gallons. Oop. Blank cups in 2 gallons. Well, this is wrong. There are 16 cups in 1 gallon. So how many cups are there in 2 gallons? Well, I need to do some addition. 6 and 6 is 12. Put down my 2, carry my 1. 1, 2, 3. There would be 32 cups in 2 gallons. So 32. How'd you do? Did that make sense? Okay. Number 9. Multi-step. Mr. Velez has 8 pints of orange juice and 1 gallon of grape juice. How many quarts of juice does he have? Okay. So we have, I'm gonna go over here. We have 8 pints and we have 1 gallon. And we need to know how many quarts that equals. So 8 pints and 1 gallon equals how many quarts? I'm going back to my handy dandy journal. How many pints are in a quart? 2 pints in a quart. 2 pints in a quart. So how many quarts is this? I would need to do divided by 2 because there's 2 pints in a quart. So that would be 4 quarts of orange juice. Four quarts of OJ. So how many quarts are in a gallon? Here's my gallon. How many quarts? 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts in a gallon. and 4 quarts of grape juice. So 4 quarts of orange juice and 4 quarts of grape juice. He has the same amount of each. Okay? Did it make sense? Are we understanding what to do? Most of it's going to be division. Okay? Getting from little to big. All right? Division, sometimes multiplication. Or you could add it and subtract it. Either way works. Reasoning. What unit of capacity would you use to measure the amount of water in a bathtub? Okay. Water in a bathtub. Which one of these do you think would make the most sense? Are you going to use a gallon, quarts, pints, or cups? Bathtubs are pretty darn big. I think I'm going to go with the biggest one because, well, they didn't say a baby bathtub. They just said a regular bathtub. So I would use gallons to measure water in a tub because it is the largest LAR unit for capacity. All right, number 11. Which is the greater capacity, 2 gallons or 7 quarts? So 2 gallons or 7 quarts. Which one do you think is bigger? 2 gallons or 7 quarts? Well, I have 4 quarts in a gallon. 4 quarts in a gallon. So 4 quarts in a gallon, I only have 7 quarts. That means I have 1 3/4 gallons, right? How did I get 1 3/4? Because 1 whole gallon is 4 quarts. And then I have 7 minus 4 is 3. So I would have 3 quarts left over. And I can add these up to equal 7/4. Or I can add them up. 4 over 4 equals 1. Any number over itself is a whole. And then I have 3/4 left over. That's how I got 1 3/4 gallons. So which one is bigger? 2 gallons or 7 quarts? So 2 gallons is larger. And I can draw my picture. I have my big G. 4 quarts. Big G. 3 quarts. It's missing a quart. So gallons are bigger. What's the question? Angela used the drawing below to help answer a question. The answer is 1 quart. 1 quart. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. And I have 1 quart in my picture. So how do those two things relate? Well, there are 4 cups in a quart. So if her answer is 1 quart, it would be how many cups are in a quart? That would be my question. All right, how'd you do? Is it making sense? If you need help, let me know, but try it on your own first. Using conversions, like we're doing, sometimes can be a little tricky until you get the hang of it. So don't be afraid to reach out, but definitely give it a try. On the next 2 pages, you have your graded work for today. Let's see how you do.